Most entrepreneurs think they're moving too slowly. Alex Hormozi suggests a different problem. Many entrepreneurs optimize for short-term growth instead of building for the long term. In this interview, he explains why businesses plateau, why customer retention matters before aggressive scaling, how the value equation explains pricing, and why patience and long-term thinking can become powerful competitive advantages. Let's look at 5 of his biggest lessons. 1. Think longer than everyone else. Hormozi says one overlooked competitive advantage is thinking further ahead. He compares building a business to building a tower. A one-story building needs one kind of foundation. A 100-story building needs a completely different one. Likewise, the fastest way to build a $1 million business isn't the fastest way to build a $100 million business. Entrepreneurs who optimize only for speed often discover later that their foundations can't support the next stage. The discussion points to companies like Amazon, Tesla, and SpaceX as examples of businesses that made long-term investments others were unwilling to make, creating advantages that became difficult to copy. The lesson is to build for the company you ultimately want to own, not just the next milestone. 2. Build retention before scaling. Hormozi argues that many businesses stall because they focus on acquiring customers before building products customers genuinely want to keep buying. He compares 2 businesses with identical revenue. One replaces nearly every customer every year. The other keeps its existing customers while adding new ones. Although both appear identical on paper, the second business compounds because existing customers continue generating revenue year after year. The first business has to rebuild its customer base every year. The second builds on what it already has. Without strong retention, growth eventually becomes more expensive. 3. Value is more than price. Hormozi explains this through what he calls the value equation. Value increases when the desired outcome is bigger and customers believe they're likely to achieve it. Value decreases when results take longer or require more effort and sacrifice. That's why a personal trainer can charge far more than a fitness PDF. The difference isn't necessarily the information. It's that people believe they're much more likely to succeed. He also argues that helping customers reach the same outcome faster is one of the biggest opportunities to create value. Referencing Jeff Bezos, the discussion highlights focusing on things customers will continue wanting over time, such as lower prices, wider selection, and faster delivery. 4. Create exceptional value before worrying about scale. Hormozi believes many new entrepreneurs dismiss valuable ideas simply because they aren't scalable. Instead, he suggests creating the most valuable offer possible first, even if it requires significant personal involvement. Premium customers can provide stronger cash flow, healthier margins, better feedback, and valuable perspective that helps improve future products. Only after gaining that experience does it become much easier to identify what can actually be scaled. 5. Success is often slow before it accelerates. Hormozi says one of the biggest mistakes entrepreneurs make is abandoning the right path too early. Progress often appears slow at first. Consistent effort and patience may take years before their results become obvious. He says it's worth pivoting when a core assumption behind the business has been proven wrong by real-world evidence. Otherwise, if the original thesis still holds and progress is simply slower than expected, continuing may be the better choice. People often notice the outcome more than the years of patience behind it. And that's why Hormozi believes patience and long-term thinking remain enduring competitive advantages. Those were 5 of the biggest lessons from Alex Hormozi's interview. If you found this summary useful, consider subscribing for more concise breakdowns of the world's best investing, business, and personal finance podcasts.